Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It's my favorite day of the week, New Comic Wednesday, July 14th, 2021. Before I get started at all, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Obviously, I'm missing my co-host and little buddy. Um, June 23rd, Yogi passed, and he was a great companion of mine for a long time, and he will be sorely missed. I don't want to get too deep into it or I'm going to get emotional, but I'm trying to get back on track with the comics, so he'll definitely be missed. And in the spirit of Yogi, I'm going to try to move on. So from Marvel, I'm going to start out with Marvel and DC first. I usually do the independents, but actually Marvel and DC were really light today. But we got this beautiful Kyle New cover for Sinister War #1 rather. And as you know, I'm not a big fan of Nick Spencer and his work on Spider-Man, but I did hear good things on this, and I'm very interested in the Sinister Six and the Savage Six battle that's going on in comics right now, so I'm hoping it's going to be nice. So Nick Spencer's doing the writing. We got Mark Bagley doing the interior art. This is the Kyle New cover, and I also got the 1:25 ratio variant by David Nakayama, and this is the homage to the Steve Ditko cover. Next up, really great What If issue by about Spider-Man, rather, Spider Shadow, and it's written by Chip Zdarsky. You may know his work on Daredevil, and it's been great. Pascal Ferry's doing the interior art, and we've got a Phil Noto cover, and this story is amazing. I'm not sure how long it's going to go on or how many issues they're intending to do with this, but it is super dark. Definitely recommend you check it out. Next up, we got Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters #2. I was really excited about this issue or this storyline coming out, but actually been a real big disappointment with the art. Luke Ross is doing the interior art, and it's not just the art, but the coloring is really terrible as well. I will admit, though, that Charles Soule did a decent job of the writing, enough to keep me going with this, and as well as that John Tyler Christopher action figure variant. Next up, we got Thor. And although we got a new story arc, we still got Donny Cates doing the writing on this Thor 15. Michelle Bandini is doing the interior arts. That is not the regular interior artist, which is Nick Klein. Nick Klein does have a 1:25 variant of this issue, but I opted for the Oliver Copiel cover. Next up, from DC, we got Detective Comics 1039. Mariko Tamaki is actually doing a really good job. Some people are saying they prefer this over the regular Batman title from James Tynion. I don't know about that, but this book is really nice, and we got some beautiful pencils from Victor Bogdanovich. Very, very similar to Greg Capullo. Top-notch art in this book. We also have us a Dan Mora cover, the artist from Once and Future, who seems like a budding version of Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich is going to be doing the interior art shortly for Wolverine. Looking forward to that. Next up, we got Batman the Detective, #4 of 6. Tom Taylor, I love his work. Great writing job on this book. Very, very enjoyable, as well as Andy Kubert's interior and cover art on this book. And I've really been enjoying this Joker run. However, we do not have the normal interior arts that we've been getting from Gilliam March. Right now, we're going to have to suffer through Francisco Francavilla, and it is such a jarring difference from the regular art. I do not care for it at all. It just does not fit this book whatsoever. And if you're going to change artists, at least make it remotely similar to the ongoing artist. And I know Gilliam March is top notch, and it's hard to be on par with that. But Lord have mercy, it's terrible. Kari Andrews is giving us this nice variant cover. Love that. And I've been picking up all of these 1:25 variants from Riccardo Federici, and I'm hoping he's going to run out of characters to break my bank with these expensive variants, because they run $20-25 a piece. So got a nice collection of them though, and they look beautiful all together. Next up from Dynamite Comics, we got the Invincible Red Sonja. Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor are teaming up on the writing on this book. Very, very good job. I've been enjoying this. It's normally just a cover by for me. The Moritat interior arts are very nice as well. And this cover B from Selena is absolutely beautiful. And that's not all. I went ahead and grabbed this 1 in 10 Carla Cohen variant as well, and that one's sexy and super lifelike. Really like it. So I'm always craving some Conan the Barbarian stuff, and his recent Marvel work has just not been that good. So whenever I found out about this series from Ablaze, where they're redoing the art, getting so tongue-tied. They're redoing what's this guy's name? Robert E. Howard. So it's public domain now, so anybody can write a Conan book within certain parameters. So this one is sort of supposed to be the uncensored version of Conan, and the art looks really nice. The art and story is done by Guess. Never heard of this guy before, but the interior arts are pretty nice, and the covers by Yannick Paquette. But if you really want some uncensored Conan type book, I definitely recommend you try out last week's Berserk. Next up from Ablaze, we got Beyond the Breach. Ed Brisson's doing the writing on this. Damien Cusero is doing the art and cover. Heard great things about this, and it looks very unusual thumbing through it, so I can't wait to check that one out. And next up from Bad Idea, we got The Lot, and Marguerite Bennett is doing the writing on this, and Renato Guedes is doing the interior arts. Interior art on this looks excellent. Also is doing the cover as well, but man, the interior art is all black and white, but very lifelike. And I was able to get the Bad Idea button as well. First one of those I've been able to grab. And this came out last week, but this Sleigh Bells is super dope, ultra violent, and I can't believe a mainstream writer like Zeb Wells is doing this book, but it is so off color. Definitely several oh shit moments, but David LaFuente is doing the interior art and cover on this. Super good interiors. Man, whatever you think this book is, it's not what you think. It's absolutely nuts. From Boom Studios, this book came out a few months ago, Eve #1, and it's by Victor Lavelle, and the artist is Joe Mi Gyeong. And I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but I picked up the number 2 1 per store variant and read it, and really enjoyed it, so went back and got this #1 and picked up the number 3 today. And both of these covers are Ario Anandito. Super nice covers. And I've been telling you about this Nottingham from the start. It is really hot. That #1 is getting expensive. David Hazan is doing the writing on this. Best Sherwood Forest or Robin Hood take I have really ever seen. Sean Connery Volk's art is super good too, so I went ahead and picked up this 4th print of the #1 today. Also grabbed the second print of the #4, and I got the 3rd print of the #2. And this book is so cool. Ultra violent art, I would say, resembles Sean Murphy style. So if you like that, you'll definitely like that. And next up, and last of today's comics, before I show you some I grabbed out on the hunt today, we got Grim Fairy Tales #50, and I just got it for this Ali Garza cover. Very similar to J. Scott Campbell. Really like that. And today I just found this chilling in the dollar bin. First battle between Moon Knight and the Punisher, and this book is really hot. Got it for $1, and it's in decent condition as well. Grabbed this in the dollar bin. Also, Young X-Men #2, and I mainly got that because of this beautiful Terry Dodson cover of Moonstar and Magma. And next up, West Coast Avengers #8, and this book is super hot. It's going for about $25. I got it for $1, and I assume it's because of the cover appearance of Gwenpool and Hawkeye and America Chavez. So I grabbed 2 of those for $1, and then I also picked up this West Coast Avengers #10, and that is the first appearance of Alloy. And I grabbed this. I'm a big fan of Stephen Platt's art, and what is this called? Wolverine Cable Guts and Glory. Really beautiful cover. You don't see much recent work from Stephen Platt. He does have a Moon Knight variant that's looking super good. About 40 variant covers for that Moon Knight that comes out next week. And grab this from I grabbed this one for $1 as well, and it is What If Magic Became the Sorcerer Supreme, and it's going for about 45 bucks. At least that's what the last 3 sales on eBay were. Got it for $1, and a beautiful Jeff DeCall cover as well. So, hey, that's all I got for you today. It's a little tough doing the show without my little buddy, and that's why the long hiatus. And I'm going to play it by ear and see how things go. But I thank you for joining me. I appreciate all the well wishes, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.